I used to think my grandmother was losing her mind. Now I'm pretty sure she was trying to warn us. When I was little, my parents would dump me at her farmhouse every summer while they worked. The place sat in the middle of nowhere surrounded by dead cornfields, and woods so thick they looked black even during the day. Grandma had one rule: never look out the back window after midnight. Not, don't go outside. Not, lock the doors. Just, don't look into the field when the sun goes down. Of course I thought it was old people paranoia. I'd laugh every time she said it, but Grandma never laughed back. Every night around 11:30, she'd start checking the locks, muttering prayers under her breath while pulling every curtain shut. Then she'd sit in the living room with the shotgun across her lap staring at the clock like she was waiting for something. One night I asked her, "What are you scared of?" She looked at me for a long time, before saying, "Something that wears faces." I remember rolling my eyes because I was 12 and thought I knew everything. Then she added, "If you hear your voice outside calling for help." No, you didn't. That part actually unsettled me, but I still didn't believe her until the night I looked out the window. It started around 1 a.m. I woke up because I heard knocking, not on the front door, on my bedroom window. 3 slow taps. Tap, tap, tap. At first I thought it was a branch. Then I heard my mom's voice outside. "Honey, open the window." My blood went cold instantly because my mother was 3 hours away in the city. I stayed frozen in bed while the voice continued. "It's okay, sweetheart. Grandma said I could pick you up early." The thing is, it sounded exactly like her. Every little detail, her laugh, her tone, even the way she cleared her throat between sentences. Then came the tapping again. Closer this time. Tap, tap, tap. I slowly turned toward the window, and standing in the field beyond the grass was my mother. Except it wasn't. Something about her proportions looked wrong. Her arms hung too long. Her smile stretched wider than a human mouth should. And even in the dark, I could see her eyes reflecting light like an animal's. She kept smiling at me. Then she spoke again. Except this time her voice glitched halfway through my name. Like two people were talking at once. "Sweetie Art." Suddenly my bedroom door slammed open. Grandma stormed in holding the shotgun. The second she saw the figure outside, she shoved me behind her, and screamed, "Don't you say his name." The thing outside stopped smiling. Its face twitched. Not normal twitching either. Like skin moving over something trying to rearrange itself underneath. Then it slowly tilted its head. And in my voice it whispered, "Grandma." I started crying immediately. Grandma fired the shotgun through the window. The thing vanished into the field so fast it didn't even look like it ran. 1 second it was there. Next second the corn moved like something massive was tearing through it. Grandma locked us in the basement for the rest of the night. I barely slept. But around 4 a.m., we heard scratching above us. Then footsteps. Slow, heavy, dragging. And then my grandfather's voice called from upstairs. Now here's the problem. My grandfather had been dead for 6 years. Grandma grabbed my arm so hard it hurt and whispered, "It wants permission." The voice upstairs kept talking. "Josh, you left the door open." Then, "Honey, let me in." Then, "I'm cold." The scratching started moving across the basement ceiling directly above us. Back and forth, like something was crawling. I remember covering my ears while Grandma sat there shaking and praying under her breath. Eventually the noises stopped around sunrise. But before the footsteps faded, we heard one last thing. My own voice, right above us, whispering, "I saw you look at me." Grandma died 2 years later. After the funeral, my dad finally admitted something horrifying. When he was a kid, there used to be another farmhouse deeper in the fields owned by a family with 3 children. One night all 5 family members disappeared. The police found the house empty except for muddy footprints covering the ceilings. No bodies were ever found. But neighbors reported hearing the missing family knocking on doors for weeks afterward. As adults, as children, as each other. I never went back to that farmhouse after Grandma died. But last month my cousin bought the property. He called me laughing while renovating the place, and said, "Hey, your grandma was insane. Did you know she boarded up every back window in the house?" I told him to keep them covered. He laughed again. Then he went quiet, and asked, "Why is there someone standing in the field?"